Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below in the description area to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through the futures market and how it all works. But one thing maybe gets you interested is if you are annoyed by and suffering under that pattern day trading rule, there is zero pattern day trading rule in futures. So you can make as many day trades as you want every single day. There are no limits. No 3 every 5-day rolling period. None of that nonsense. You can make as many trades as you want. And then also, I am trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found up the link at the top of the screen. I'll also put it down below. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to risk very little of your money, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could be of interest and value to you, then definitely check out that link. So I will go ahead and well, actually, let me map out what my trade plan is. So right now, I'm looking for a short below this lower trend line here with the potential. Now, does it need to necessarily go down to that lower trend line? It doesn't. I'll put that as what I'm looking for here as it bounces off it once again. So look at that, right off of it. Wow. But yes, that is the trade plan right now as we move into what should be some more volatile action here. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. But like I said, that is the game plan as of right now. I will pause the screen recording software for now, and I'll be back if it looks like this trade's going to start to take shape. All right, things are about to pick up the action here. Well, actually going the opposite way. Glad I waited for confirmation because as you can see here, it's just going straight up. Got the break of this trend line right here. So we'll have to see what it wants to do. Give it some time to consolidate out. But there we go. Looking like this, that original trade plan is off the table for now, but I suppose it could come into play. Oh, is it going to come down there now? Okay, I'm in. And out there, very good. It did come into play. Oh, wow. I said, wow, and there it is. There's my target. That's what I didn't listen to the trade plan. My target hit just right there. Well, I'll still take it, but that is a little bit disappointing. I was worried, though, because this move actually, at one point, you saw it. It was up there. I was going to say, believe it or not, but yeah, you witnessed the whole thing. It was up there. So the fact that it came all the way down here already, I was like, okay, that seems like kind of a chase, but no, it worked out. Look at that. Look right where it basically bounced off of, right there for now, at least. So the trade plan did work out beautifully. It was, well, not beautifully. That kind of threw it off. The fact that it was up there and then came all the way down made it a little bit tricky, but all things considered, I'll be happy with it. Not going to complain about how it all turned out. All right, I'll go ahead and pause and let's see what else I can find. All right, looking for a short down here. Excuse me. Up a little bit now. If the price wants to come down to this red line, I will look to get short. I've switched contracts, so these are the less volatile ones, meaning if I'm right, I'm not going to make as much, but more importantly, if I'm wrong, it's going to help me protect my gains. Not that I won't lose money, but it would be a much less amount. That's the nice thing about futures is there are different types of contracts, so you can still trade the same chart, the same exact patterns. Whoa. I didn't even see it. All I know is that it was like up here. Then I turned my turned my head to look at something on another monitor, and then I heard order filled. Anyways, so what I was saying was the nice thing about futures is you can trade the exact same patterns, the exact same chart, but because there's different types of contracts, one contract, you'll have the P&L add up quicker, which is what this one is right here. The NQ, as you saw there, that can add up very quickly. That one down here, the MNQ, the M stands for micro, so the micro NQ doesn't add up quite as fast. But again, so in that situation, it was a winning trade. Sure, I wish I would have done NQs, but it's more important from a risk management standpoint because if you're wrong, then at least it's not hurting you as bad. I might try another one right here. Let's see, 28. Well, that's actually a bigger stop than what I would think. Okay, let's go to 3 then instead. Look for a short here, and I'll put a stop up here. You know, I'm gonna go against that. I think this might just be entering into sideways chop. So if this thing does just start, not that you can't make money from sideways chop, but I'm not going to make money if I'm shorting down here thinking it's going to break down and then it just turns out to be chop. It'll just come back up and take me out. So if anything, maybe I should be thinking of getting long down around here. Look at that. Look at that. Not that it would have been a losing trade yet, but that's exactly the area I was thinking of getting short. Again, my stop would have been above here. So if this candle goes up above where I have my crosshair right now, that would have indeed been a losing trade. So again, I'd still be in it had I been short there. But like I said, I thought this might have the chance to just be maybe starting to turn into some choppiness, which is why, like I said, I did ultimately cancel that out. But again, to be fair, I would still be in the trade. I would not have been stopped out yet as it drops back down. Miniature trend line right there. Break question. But I still think this might just want to be. But this candle's interesting. Like I said, if it does want to come back down, that does make it a bit more of an interesting proposition here. Okay, I'm short. Trying to anticipate the breakdown of this trend line here. I like how the movement came all the way back down, but as of now, it's maybe heading back up, but let's see. Come on, give me that break. Come on, do it. Do it. There we go. I wanted to see it go just like that. Perhaps I was not patient enough, but in my mind, on that break, it should still be going down. Notice how it popped back up. I don't like that at all. Again, maybe it just wasn't a totally clean break, but I was looking for a clean break because in the back of my mind, remember what I'd mentioned, this could still be choppiness. So that's why I wanted to see a break and a go right there. So the fact it came back up here, all right, well, looks like I just need to give a little more patience. But again, easy to say in hindsight because at that time, you heard me talk through it. It was kind of a battle. I don't know. Is this going to break down or is this some sort of choppy action? Even that's a nasty breakdown. Wow. Eek. If this candle goes green, that's going to be a brutal, brutal situation. Because you know there are some people out there that were getting short. Again, to be fair to the shorts, they'd still be in. Nothing always goes straight down right away. But if this thing were to come back up, that'd be a pretty brutal movement. And when I say come back up, I mean have this candle change to green, get back above that orange line right there. Because you got to think people that probably got short probably have a stop, up above here if they're looking to play a quick breakdown, maybe something up here. All right, I'll pause and maybe consider another trade, but I'm also getting close to maybe just saying, calling it good as this is maybe turning into some trickier action, but I'll pause for now. All right, this will be my final trade. I'm going to go look to sell, get short there, and I'll just put my stop up here, and we'll see if I can still get some more momentum to the downside. I can use a mental stop for that, I suppose. Now, if it goes up through there, my risk profile will change. All right, never mind. That's too big of risk profile now. All right, on that note, I'm just going to go ahead and call it good. Before I go, though, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering. So if you are a beginner trader just getting started, a struggling trader, then definitely get signed up for the live class. If you're a battle-hardened veteran, I'm not quite sure you're going to get any value from it. You're still welcome to attend, don't get me wrong, but more so I would say for the beginners, people, those that are struggling, because in those categories, quite confident you'll be able to learn something, pick something up, give you something to think about that can help you in your journey. So check out the link down in the description area or just go directly to claytrader.com/live and you can learn when the next live class is. So definitely get signed up for it. Also, I have been live streaming. I start every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be reminded of when I do go live. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the live stream, but make sure to get signed up for the free class. Everybody take care. Have a good one.